Boys and girls, I want to quickly tell you about the break-in, and I say quickly because the wife was supposed to go on holiday now in the caravan, and I'm always last, and so I snuck out while she's loading the van, so I'm in trouble. So yeah, okay, we had a break-in last week, and I want to make a redaction. I don't even know if that's correct word or not. Anyway, because I put on my LinkedIn post, it was an inside job, meaning it was somebody from either the tobacco company, because it was a tobacco unit that got pinched, or Safe Store. But it wasn't an inside job, so I need to get that out there now. And so apologies if anybody read into it or got offended by it, but that's obviously what we thought. And Safe Store had some break-ins previously, and they told me it was an inside job, and so that's why I thought it was an inside job. But we did a little bit more digging, and we found out what happened. So basically, these two gentlemen came in and got a unit. They got a unit. We did everything correct. We did the passports, we did driving license, the whole shebang, ID check. We don't take cash anymore because we had problems. Any problems we had, it was always people were paying cash. So we don't take cash anymore. So we did everything possibly correct. And then actually Vanessa, one of the team members, she said, I don't like them. They're dodgy. I can feel it. And she was 100% right. Anyway, so what they did, they went in on the Wednesday. On the Wednesday evening, we have now seen CCTV pictures of them going around and putting a selfie stick above everybody's unit to see what's in it. Exactly what the SSA warned us against. And they was in it for an hour and a half until they came to that unit, the one with the tobacco in. And what they then did was they saw the unit and thought, right, okay, well, what we'll do is we'll come back. And they covered themselves up, put face masks on and stuff, you know, like for COVID and stuff like that, put a hoodie on. Yeah, they thought, right, okay, we'll come back tomorrow. They did come back tomorrow, and they're definitely professionals. They've definitely done this before, because what they've done is they've bent the bottom part of the door up and got in through that way, because what happens then, there's no sensors at all in that part of the door, which again, that is probably a weak point. I didn't personally realize there was no sensors in that part of the door. I thought the whole door was censored, but it wasn't. It's only part of the door that's censored. And so if you open the door, then it's alarmed, and the alarm will go off. I can see my wife going backwards and forwards that way. Yeah, so they're clearly professional, clearly know what they're doing, and they bent the door up, got all the tobacco out. God knows how much money that they actually got away with tobacco. But my big takeaway is no key is invaluable, because any motion sensors whatsoever would have detected that inside. No key has motion detectors inside the unit, and so the alarm would have gone off, would have looked at CCTV, realised we're being robbed, called the police, they'd have been caught, job done. So technology is improving, and that's why I'm a massive advocate for no key. Not just because I sponsor the podcast, but because that wouldn't have happened with a no key fitted out self-storage facility. It wouldn't have happened in our new facility. Our manned facility isn't as secure as our manless facility. Isn't that crazy? It's absolutely bananas. And so we called the police, and the police came out, did absolutely amazing, by the way. They came out, took a statement, and the guy, actually, we've got CCTV of him he pulled up in the car. It's obviously fake plates, because then he kept changing number plates. So he's been 3 times, 3 different times, have 3 different number plates on. So very, very clever, but the same car. So we definitely know it's him. Anyway, they put, the wife's coming. So the police said they're going to put it out onto the systems and say that keep an eye out for any of these number plates and see if it's triggered anywhere, because obviously they do it around the country. It's happened before. But what was incredible for me, I rang JP up, James, one of our team members, and said, James, we actually tried to ring him because we've got all his contact details. Well, we just presumed it was fake contact details, like fake ID, etc. So we rang him, because we know it was him, purely because, number one, we can see him going around the storage facility with the selfie stick. And number two is that he used his unique code to get into the building. So we know it's him. So we rang him and he goes, hello. And that took us back, because we're thinking, how the hell has he answered? Why the hell has he answered? And we explained the situation, and he got really mad and said, no, not me. Oh, I did give the code to my friend. Maybe he did it. What? Why would your friend do that? Anyway, so he got in touch with his friend, rang back and said, no, he ain't been in. He said, I'm coming in. I want to sort this out. Nobody's saying that I'm a bad person. And at that point, we're thinking, fucking hell, what we're going to do if he comes in and starts having a go? And we just don't want that. And so what we did was rang the police, and the police said, listen, he won't come in. Don't ring him back. Don't antagonize the situation anymore. What we'll do is we'll deal with it from here. And luckily, he hasn't come in anymore. Clearly, it is him, even though he's denying it. It is him. But another takeaway for me is that because JP was mad, my wife was mad, my dad, when I told him, he was mad. I'm not mad. I have sympathy for these people because I don't believe that given any different circumstances, if I was in their shoes and seen life through what they've seen life and experienced what they've experienced, then I'd be exactly the same person as them. I'm only who I am, and you're only who you are because of the experiences that you had and the upbringing that you've had. The upbringing and what we see and hear have such a bearing on us as individuals. It's untrue. And so we can't judge anybody. Yes, he's broken, he's pinched some stuff, he's caused damage, and it's not a nice situation. But also, I can't judge this guy because I don't know his situation. He might need money for X, Y, and Z, or for an operation. I don't know, for anything. And so it's very, very easy for us in our ivory towers to judge people when really we don't know their situation, we don't know their circumstances, we don't know their upbringing. And my ego is not big enough to know that or to think that I'd be any different in their shoes, given their situation, their circumstances. I'd have grown up exactly the same as them. I just feel sorry for them because, like I was saying to JP, they're not going to be able to get a mortgage and say, to the mortgage advisor, yeah, don't worry, I can nick 10 grand's worth of stuff, so therefore, every single month, so therefore I'm good for it. Can't do it. It's not. It's money, but it's not. I think the wife's actually gone. It's money, but it's not real money because they can't do anything with it. They can only sell it on the black market, the stuff, and it's actual cash. Who deals in actual cash anymore because of COVID and stuff? We just don't do it. So yes, I found that really, really interesting. I'm just trying to think if I should have wrote it all down, but I've been trying to be in a rush this morning. Have I missed anything out? No, the only thing I've missed out is SafeStore was absolutely brilliant. And the reason why SafeStore are involved in this, by the way, I should have explained this properly, is that SafeStore, they've got a national account with us. Basically, what happens is, what that means is that somebody rings up SafeStore, like this tobacco company whose unit got stuff pinched from. They ring up SafeStore, have got units all around the country, spotted around the country. They're the units that have been getting broken into, by the way. That's why they thought it was an inside job. And then they say, yeah, we need one in Hull. And SafeStore haven't got a store in Hull at the minute. So what they do is they ring us and say, look, can you basically can we have a 75 square foot? And so we did, obviously, and we've got a number of different units. And so then SafeStore, we rang SafeStore, explained the situation. They came out straight away. They said, we'll pay for the damage because we think it's an inside job, etc. They came out, the people were ringing us. They was absolutely fantastic. Can't fault them at all. The gentleman the company stuff who got pinched, can't fault them either. It's just a horrible, unfortunate situation that it does now make you think about 24-hour access. People have been getting in contact and saying, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't 24-hour access, which is a fair point. So, but then do you stop other people having 24-hour access just because of one man's stupidity? And the answer to that is that I can't stop 24-hour access. I don't want to stop 24-hour access. I may well do in future if it continues to happen. But it's only 1 out of 5 years. I've been in the business 10 years now. And we've had one break-in at Beverley and one break-in at Stormore, Clough Road, Willoughby. So it's 1 every 5 years, which you don't want it, but it is what it is. I don't think I've left anything out. But the takeaway is, please get as much technology and as much alarms as you possibly can do. CCTV is incredibly important. We've got CCTV covering almost every square foot of the building, which is good. The police really liked it. And hopefully, because of our security, they are going to get caught because we've got screenshots, we've got faces, we've got them doing it. We've got absolutely everything you possibly need. So, yeah. That was my takeaway for the week. All right, guys, I'll speak to you on Friday. I might be doing monthly figures on Friday. All right, love you. Appreciate you. Bye.